Alex Pino and Kickstap Brands here with Mo Miller, who returns to action at Fury FC 65 on July 26th. Mo, how are you?
Good, man. Trying to enjoy the weather.
Absolutely, dude. I mean, how is the weather?
And Cleveland is perfect. I think it's like 80 right now. So
Okay,
yeah,
not
that's
bad,
pretty
not
good.
bad. It's 107 out here in Vegas, so.
Too hot.
All right, well, dude, you're 16 days out. How you feeling?
I feel ready, like the best I ever felt. Like honestly, I know a lot of people say that, but I think training for the 5 rounds got me in a little better shape.
What changed? What are you doing different?
More, just more stuff, just because it's demanding more, you know what I mean? More rounds, you got to put in more work. But as far as the training, it's pretty much the same. It's just more.
That's
Pretty much.
makes sense to me. Makes sense to me, man. Before we get to your fight, I wanted to touch on your Everett Anderson fight, man. We talked about 2 days after the fight, but now that it's been 4 months, how did you feel about it?
Uh, I feel good. I just did what I said I was gonna do. You know what I mean? So like, I really haven't thought about that fight much, just for the fact that I did what I said I was gonna do, and I was ready to move on to the next person.
Yeah, no,
So
yeah, for sure, man. You said you were going to go out there and dominate that dude, and you did.
mhm. The same thing about to happen to this dude.
That's awesome. I cannot wait to cannot wait to see it. Fighting in New Orleans. Have you ever been there before?
No, I'm excited to go there. The thing about Fury is they always fight on Sundays. So like the cities I've been going to is nothing much to do on a Sunday. You know what I mean? So that's the bad part about it. But New Orleans, I've never been there. So I'm sure it's something I'll like and enjoy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Fighting for the bantamweight belt. How does that feel?
It feel good. I feel like I'm a champion, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's time to get crowned. I don't think my opponent is a champion. I don't think uh he did enough, you know what I mean? So I don't think the belt should go to him. I think I'm ready to get the belt.
Gotcha. Well, let's talk about it, man. Joshua Williams. Did you know who he was before he was offered to you?
No, I didn't I knew Fernie, who he fought in the contenders. So once they told me like that's the guy that fought Fernie, I was like, oh, okay. I knew of him, I guess, but I didn't never see them fight until I signed and watched him.
Gotcha.
Uh, so yeah, I don't know too much about him.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that both of you guys fought on the same season of the Contender Series. Obviously, you won your fight, he lost his, but now it's time to clash.
Yeah, it's levels, man. I keep saying that. Just because you're on the contender series, that could be based off who you know. You know what I mean? That could be based off that don't a lot of fighters, just because you made it to the contender series, that don't mean you on that level, in my opinion. I see a lot of fighters on there just based off their record, but the way they go about getting that record, that don't show what level you are, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely, man. What do you think of Joshua Williams as an opponent?
I think he a tough dude. I think he come to fight, and I think he love fighting. But I don't think he's a technical fighter. I don't think he really put the time in and learn the techniques. I don't think a lot of fighters do. I just think he a bar fighter that learned jujitsu. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly what he is, and that uh, I think you can tell a lot by the choices people make. You know what I mean? So just looking at his resume, all the choices he made, the fights he chose, the one amateur fight, you know what I mean? Like he taking a different route, in my opinion, or he looking for an easier route. It may not be him, it may be his coaches or somebody, you know what I mean? But somebody is picking that route, you know what I mean? If you look at my schedule or my since I was an amateur, it's prospect, you know what I mean? Like he ain't fighting nobody like that until he got to the contenders and you've seen what happened.
Mhm.
So I'm not really overlooking him. I just don't believe he a champion. I don't believe he deserved to be. I don't think he did enough, in my opinion. And he got more wins than me, but the route he took, he can't be proud of that.
Gotcha. No, it's totally understandable, and I know where you're coming from. With that being said, you seem very confident. How do you get your hand raised June 26th?
Be me. You know what I mean? Ain't no elevation. I keep telling him that. That's what happened in that fight. So as long as there ain't no elevation, he gonna have to deal with me. I'm gonna throw a lot at him, put a lot of pressure on him, and make him make the mistake. And when he make the mistake, that's it.
Love it. I love it, man. Finally, man. So, all right. You get this belt. You're going to the UFC, right? I mean, it'll be undeniable.
I don't know, man. Like it ain't up to me. So like I've been hearing this for last 3 fights. You know what I mean? Like after this fight, you're going to the UFC. After this fight, you're going to. So I'm learning to just be in the moment. Can't nobody really tell me nothing. I'm going this way or I'm doing that because it ain't happened yet. Only person who can say that is Dana. You know what I mean? Like nobody else can really. Nobody knows. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna win this fight. You know what I mean? It's gonna be dominant. It won't be close. Like no other fight I ever had in my whole entire life. You know what I mean? Like not even on no cocky stuff. Just I ain't even had to. I never went to level 2 on no fighter. You know what I mean? Like I've been beating these dudes on level 1 and not even on no cocky stuff. It just I know what level I'm on and I know what I know who I should be fighting. You know what I mean? I should be fighting the best people in the world. And I'm gonna keep proving that. So yeah, I don't really know what they want, but I'm gonna win this fight in dominant fashion. That's for sure.
Is it frustrating kind of sitting on the sidelines, like hearing like Mo Miller's going to UFC next, but then you never get that call?
Yeah, that was it's frustrating because you know how good you are. You know what I mean? Like I could see if I was like having close fights, like or whatever, and like I'm not. Like they're not even giving me the benefit of the doubt of the elevation. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't even want to keep going back to that fight, but I feel like what else reason would y'all, what do I gotta wait for? You know what I mean? Like if that was a mistake, I came back right away, finished another dude first round. You know what I mean? A tough dude. I already won on the contenders. I already won on LFA. I already won on Fury. You know what I mean? Like now I'm about to have a belt in Fury, undefeated LFA. This about to be the second contender dude I fight. Like I was the favorite in the tough house, you know what I mean, before COVID. Like, well, you would be frustrated too, you know what I mean? I'm trying to fight for money. I'm fighting for, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make a living, you know what I mean? And there's people on way better than making a living, you know what I mean? So yeah, that part is frustrating. But I do believe in God's timing, you know what I mean? Like, as a human, we get a little frustrated, but I do believe his timing is always right. But to answer the question, yeah, it's frustrating.
If they asked you to come back to the Contender Series to win your way back in the UFC, would you take that fight?
That one is that one is hard because they can still say no, like, and I can win. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have no power over that. Like, like I don't know, like, and everybody I'm gonna fight is gonna be tough.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't get the scrubs, like what they thinking. Like everybody I'm finishing is prospects. You know what I mean? Or if they beat me, they going to the UFC. You know what I mean? Like so, like I like the contender series, and I would do it just for the level of competition. You know what I mean? Just to show that I'm better than these dudes. But I feel like they gonna say no, like for some reason. Like I feel like like I would rather like them give me somebody who they know they can beat me. You know what I mean? Somebody already established, somebody I want somebody that for sure in their mind can beat Mo. You know what I mean? Like, and let me be humbled or something. Let me because my confidence is still high. So give me somebody who other than that, what more can you do? Like LFA, Fury, what more do I got to do? Go up a weight class? You want me to fight at 145?
Right.
Like, what
Yeah.
y'all want me to do?
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. I did want to ask, like, but do you feel like appreciated by the hardcore fans, by the fans, like they know how good you are, they know that you should be in the UFC, while the UFC hasn't called you yet? Like, do you feel you have the fan backing?
I feel like I got my city and my state. Uh, I feel like I don't know. I don't know. They ain't making it known. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I feel like I'm solo out here. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my team, my family. I don't feel that's why I want to finish everybody because I don't feel that. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm being and nothing is given to you, you know what I mean? Like I know I gotta earn everything, but I'm here for it. Like I'm trying to earn, like I'm trying to like get the best people. They can put me in the UFC for one fight deal. If I lose, never sign me again. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna win. That's what I'm trying to tell them is like I'm on a higher level than these dudes right now. And like I got a black belt in Taekwondo. I'm a 3-time All-American way before fighting. You know what I mean? Like I know how to win. I know how to compete. I know like I know what level I should be on. You know what I mean? I know the people I should be fighting. People in the UFC give me acknowledgement. You know what I mean? Like the fighters, them like Aljamain, all them people, like they know me. You know what I'm saying? And they respect me. But as far as like the other people who in the sport, like no. But the fighters for sure know. You know what I'm saying? The matchmakers know. You know what I'm saying? The matchmakers and the fighters know. Like matchmakers never had a first person accept this fight. You know what I mean? They going through multiple people. You know what I'm saying? Each matchmaker I ever went to. You know what I mean? So like even contender series. So like, yeah, I'm frustrated. I should be getting 50G bonuses. That's how I think. Like I can beat these dudes and I keep proving it year after year after year. So like I'm just ready for 2 weeks. And that's what I'm ready for.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, no, man. I think it's coming. You are undeniable, and if you go out there and wreck Joshua Williams, like you say, it's gonna be undeniable. So man, yeah. So that's awesome. I did want to ask you, dude, where's your guy Stipe? When's he fighting?
Uh I can't say he training. I can say
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, he training. I'm seeing him more often. You know what I mean? So like he getting serious. I'll say that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, man. I really appreciate it. If you want to plug your social media, plug any sponsors you got, you want to thank anybody, the floor is yours.
Instagram is 330mo. Y'all can follow me there. Shout out to all my sponsors this fight. Really needed that help this fight, and y'all came through. Shout out to everybody who support me and want to see me win. I will finish Josh Williams and get the belt from Fury. And and y'all make the decision after that. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't get it, if I don't get to the UFC or Bellator or something after that, I don't know, but somebody gonna have to pay.